Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is the first of two videos we have for you today. Lots to cover. It was the Game Awards week, and Grand Theft Auto has dominated the headlines, so we've got plenty of news stories. But first, a word from our sponsors, which is us. Hey, what's up? Subscribe to the Angry Joe Show. Spread the words to your friends and continue to support our content. Click the links down below that all help support us. And as you can see, Joe and Alex are here, 100% unchanged and actively working, not on their second or third vacation in Europe. No, they are. They're having a good time over there. And so Jay and Patrick are filling in for the boys. The boys will be back on Thursday, which we will begin Rogue Trader when they come back. Very excited for that. Super. In the meantime, they missed some really bad games, which we will be making videos for and talking about like the day before and some stuff like that. And some good ones, which we'll also mention. But first, so the Game Awards is going to be in the second video. This video, we're going to talk about all the news that happened over the last week, including, Grand Theft Auto. But let's start with the a good story, right? A nice, happy story. Doom's 30th anniversary.
Oh, nice.
Doom. The original fucking, well, not the original FPS. You had Wolfenstein. And
right, yeah.
But it definitely helped popularize it.
Yeah.
You had
one of the OGs.
Yeah. The OGs. The two, and this is what this is about. Two OGs, John Romero and Carmack, reunited to celebrate this FPS. And there's just like a little video of them talking. It's fascinating if you're interested in gaming history about what they wanted to add to the game, wanted to be a little more flashy. And they just wanted to thank everybody in the Doom community for keeping the game alive and basically supporting them all this time. So I think it's really cool that these two come together. I mean, they haven't worked together in 20, 30 years, something like that, quite a while. But yeah, they created, one of the most popular first-person shooters that has laid the foundation and legacy for all the ones that we play today. Yeah. Which, unfortunately, these days is live service, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3 garbage.
I just love the meme of Doom where you just play it on anything. Play Doom on a fridge.
Oh, did you see that? Yeah, there's a bunch. There's like a Twitter thread of Doom on everything.
Yeah.
There's like a hospital, machine.
Yeah, and you're playing Doom.
The heart monitor.
It's like things that shouldn't be played Doom on. Everything plays Doom on.
There you go.
I love that one.
Just like Skyrim, basically, that could be played on anything. Okay, so obviously, I'd say one of the biggest things to come out of last week was the Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
It smashed a YouTube viewership record, but it didn't get first place. That still is, it's only second place. But if you do all video games, first place.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when you compare it against music videos, can you guess whose video did more views in a shorter amount of time?
Maybe Shark.
Baby Shark? No. What is very popular amongst the girls?
Was it Taylor Swift?
Skippy?
Okay, no, I see what you're saying, but no, this is K-pop.
Oh, K-pop. Okay.
I'm out then. I don't know.
You don't know any of the
I don't know any of the K-pop.
BTS.
Oh, yeah, I know
okay.
them. Oh, yeah, I do know them.
Makes sense.
I know who they are. I don't know any of their songs.
For this 90-second trailer, Jay, by the way, we did a trailer reaction. For 90 seconds, we turned it into an hour analysis reaction. We were like analyzing it frame by frame, me, OJ, and Alex. And there's some good information there, so go watch our trailer reaction. But anyway, so it garnered a staggering 110 million views since Tuesday. And
I know, they just got another one, too.
Yeah. And let's see. So that's the Guinness World Record for the most viewed video game reveal in 24 hours, okay? In the non-music category of YouTube videos. That smashes the previous record, which was held by Mr. Beast, of course. 59 million views for his video, 7 Days Stranded at Sea. People love seeing them get into precarious situations and getting out. And let's see. And then to put it in perspective, when it comes to trailers for recent games, Cyberpunk 2077 17 million views.
Oh wow.
And this one, 90 million.
90, yeah.
Starfield got 18 million views. Probably didn't deserve that much. And Hogwarts Legacy, 28 million views.
Okay.
I didn't expect that. That's more than
because
Cyberpunk.
you're bringing in all the people
fans.
from all the
True.
fans
Yeah.
from
There you go.
the movies and stuff.
Yeah.
But absolutely dwarfed by Grand Theft Auto 6's reveal. This is big shit. But it didn't get close to dethroning BTS. Their music video, Butter.
Butter.
Which in its first 24 hours collected 108. So we missed it by about 10, 15 million. But that to me, that's not fair, because music videos, you have the fans like obsessively hitting that
waiting,
replay button,
yeah.
right? Replay. A 90-second trailer, people are going to watch one or two times.
a couple
Yeah.
times.
And that's
If
it.
that, yeah.
So that's not fair.
It was a really good video, though. That got me excited for it.
Oh, yeah,
What,
the
the
BTS?
BTS?
You love it?
Yeah,
Like,
I
you love
got super excited for the BTS.
it?
No.
Kawaii.
Yeah.
Try to do their moves and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's why I said I didn't know who they are. I'm like, oh, I don't know who they are, but really, I'm like, oh my god, it's like,
Ting, ting. I don't know what the movie
You got it
is.
on
Anyways.
replay.
And then compared to Grand Theft Auto 5's trailer, that was released back in 2011, and it racked up so far since then 100 million, but it took it 12 years to get to 100 million, as opposed to Grand Theft Auto 6, which did it in a single day. So as you can tell, this is the biggest fucking game since ever.
Yeah, I'm excited for it too. I mean,
highly
it's
anticipated.
what 25 though, right? Ugh.
What, 25?
Yeah, release. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
2025.
2025. That
Yeah.
was the gut punch there.
Shit, bro,
but
we've
I was
already
like,
waited
ugh.
like 10 years though. So
what's another year?
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
Yeah. Well, because it is so popular, now everybody wants a paycheck. So if you notice in the video, they do several parodies of real life.
memes. Memes.
Initially, I didn't know this. Like, I was like, yeah, I guess I kind of recognize some of these things.
Yeah.
But they're almost one-for-one recreations of
Viral
things. So
Yeah.
people that
you
got
remember
viral.
the alligator being pulled out of the
Right,
pool?
right,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
and you know what sucks? The chick booty popping on top of the car. I was like, that is so cool. I want to see that happen in the game. And it's like, wait, is it gonna even happen in the game? Because
Yeah.
they're just parodying it. And honestly, on the down low, I wonder if this kind of disappoints me a little bit, right? Because I thought all those things
You
were
wanna
like
see it in the
original
game?
shit
Yeah.
Yeah.
that they
yeah.
created, and not just recreations.
meme.
Are we going to see them in the game or just on the little TikTok app happening in the game? Because if they happen dynamically in the world, that would be fucking
Yeah. Like,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
what
if it's just on the TikTok app,
you want to go into a convenience store and then see
Oh, right.
that big ass alligator
Yeah, man.
following you in.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
happened. That happened as well.
Like the world around you is just going
Yeah.
fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, that's what I want.
Me too. But so now the motherfucking Florida Joker is his name. That tatted up guy. That
Yeah,
he was in
the
the trailer
face
for like
tats.
3
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just looking like this. Well, he is demanding now. Hey, the Florida Joker, otherwise known as Lawrence Sullivan, told Rockstar, "We gotta talk. How about give me that mill? Give me at least $1 million." He went viral. He's saying, "You're using my likeness," and he points out, "This is me, and this is me." So he wants $1 million.
Give him the money. I don't care.
A cool meal.
Give
Give
him
me
the
that
money.
Give him
Give
the
me that
money.
No,
meal.
fuck that
Give it
guy.
to him. Give it to him.
Hell no, I don't want any
He'll
of that.
spend it wisely. Don't worry.
Yeah, right.
No, you don't need to talk. You don't need to. And it's funny because Arthur Morgan, the voice actor for Arthur Morgan,
Oh,
in
Red Dead.
Redemption,
Red Dead,
said, Man, shut up. You
Yeah.
don't need to talk to me.
You ain't getting shit.
And he said, "You ain't getting a job at Home Depot with that face." He might have went too hard. He deleted his post.
Oh.
Yeah, you went hard and then thought about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, maybe I shouldn't.
probably true though.
Yeah, probably is true. So he's like, if I were you, I would use your notoriety that they just threw your way to your advantage. Capitalize on it somehow, because you ain't getting a job at Home Depot with that face. Oh, burn.
Hey, at least he dropped like a little advice in there. He was like,
Yeah,
hey
he would.
man, yeah.
He would. full on, you know.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, man, like at least do something with it."
Yeah, so he thought twice about leaving it up and deleted. Why was that Florida Joker initially arrested for that little video that he was like this? He was
Yeah,
like,
I don't.
He was arrested due to carrying a concealed handgun without a permit.
Yikes.
Oh, man.
Yikes, bro.
Everyone is saying that I'm hallucinating and that I'm not the Joker from GTA 6. But look at this and look at me. That's me. We got to talk. And if you're not going to talk, you got to give me a meal or two.
Or two.
A meal or two. I wanted two.
Now
Yeah.
he bumped it to two.
And I saw on Twitter this one lady, because I remember that there was this one lady walking in the distance with a bikini and a fishnet, and I was like, oh, I want to try to see if I can date her in the game or something. Even though it looks like Bonnie and Clyde kind of
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
so maybe you already have a girlfriend. But in previous Grand Theft Autos, you went on
have a
dates.
relationship.
You could have
Yeah.
relates. So anyways, some random lady on Instagram put on sunglasses and put on the same thing.
Same
and
outfit,
she's like,
yeah.
this is mine, and I'm talking about getting paid.
Ah.
So now I
Maybe
feel
that's
like
the way to go.
a lot of people
I
are
like I'm
going
gonna go in
after
there.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's me. That's me right there.
You want to do that
Yeah.
shit, Jay?
Should I get face tats? I can get face tats, and I can
no,
be the
you just
Joker.
gotta find a random person in there that looks like you.
Right,
And you
and
say like,
then
hey.
call them up
Yeah.
and say you owe me
Yeah.
$10,000, and then she lowered it to what was like, just give me like
Couple
50,000,
hundred.
and I'll shut
Oh
up.
wow, 50,000.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, man, this
I
is
see set the bar low.
You don't understand, like, this is when something parodies, you don't have to give that particular person all the money and all the credit, because this could get out of control.
Yeah.
You can have
Yeah.
every single person.
Just like
on
I say, you find some random guy that kind of looks like you.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
all
that's
these
me. Yeah,
these
pay me.
bullshit
Come on.
claims.
The
Get
Rockstar
outta here.
legal department has to be strong. Though,
That's what
right?
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I think that the Rockstar legal department, number one, they're making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right? This is Take-Two Interactive, so I think their lawyers are pretty strong. I don't think any of these people have a case. I don't think that it's going to affect any of that. But you have to know, it just sucks in this day and age that you can't create art and you can't mimic life without some asshole being like, well, give me the money.
Give me my cut.
That's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I want my cut. Now, I totally understand if it is a one-for-one, his tats are exactly the same,
Yep.
that's the motherfucker, then you got a case. You got to give him some money.
Yeah.
You got to cut in
Yeah.
the end. But
For
if
his
it's
likeness.
a parody, then, and a lot of these things are really, really close. You know, the woman with two hammers, and she's like,
Yeah.
you're back
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
I mean, the lady did have two hammers, but
Yeah.
she's in a completely
Yeah,
different
different
outfit.
outfit,
and
yeah,
she
different
looks,
nightgown.
she looks slightly different. So they're straddling the line. So
Yeah.
we'll see if any of these actually turn into court cases before the game comes out. Anyway, I just wanted to cover that. But there is one more controversy with that trailer, and that is that Grand Theft Auto 6 PC wasn't at the bottom.
Not coming.
Yeah, what's
There's
up with
no PC release date announced.
That hurts my heart.
What about the mods?
I was all
man?
like,
think about all the mods you could do.
I know,
It's
and,
like,
and-
that's the
and
funnest
Alex
part.
was like, "You better get your computer
Yeah.
ready. We better upgrade your computer." And I'm like, "Alex, there was no
Yeah.
computer release date. This is console." And it looks like Rockstar is up to their old tricks, where they are saying currently there's no comment. Ask for a comment on the status of the PC release. Rockstar told us all of the information currently available is in the statement, and it doesn't
Yeah.
mention
Yeah.
that. It
Yeah.
doesn't mention that. So,
So does
I feel like this is kind of bullshit at this point. Like maybe they might have had previous excuses for it, but in this day and age, you develop the PC version alongside the console version. There's really no reason. In fact, is this even going to run on the consoles? It looks like it
Yeah,
runs
yeah,
on
and
PC.
a lot of it like
Right.
it's gonna be ported. I feel like it's like ported or yeah.
Yeah.
But it feels more like this is classic Rockstar doing the double dipping.
Yeah.
Where you
Yeah.
buy the game twice. You buy it on
Yeah.
That's what I did. I had
Yeah.
to buy it
Yeah.
on console.
Yeah.
Then when the PC rolls around, you buy it on
About
PC.
a year later.
And
Yeah.
you not only did you give them 60, now you gave them 120. So I feel like that's what they're doing. It feels a little shitty.
And to me, when you develop a game like that, you would develop from the PC outwards.
Yeah.
PC
You know? Yeah,
perspective.
definitely,
Yeah,
yeah.
I wonder if that's what they do, if they just work on it from the console architecture. But at this point, they're so similar to PCs anyway, the
Yeah.
new consoles,
Yeah.
that a simultaneous PC release, some people were holding out hope, and it being a good idea, but nope. Don't expect to play GTA 6 on
a little
PC
dirty.
in 2025. They'll probably release it in 2026. or 2027. Who knows how long it'll
No,
take.
they'll wait for Christmas.
Usually it's like usually it's like a
Christmas
year
thing.
later. Christmas
Get
2026.
the PC with the Christmas bundle. You'll get one like Santa hat skin or something. You know,
DLC,
DLC. Yeah, DLC Santa hat.
Santa hat.
It's just not. It's like, I don't know. Rockstar hasn't had greatest reputation. They go after modders too on PC. They've got some bad reputation on there. They are pretty greedy with the cash, and it's just like, come on. It feels like the footage is obviously from PC and like ray tracing, all this stuff.
Oh my god!
Because that's why I just immediately thought
was
was on a
amazing.
PC. I was
Yeah,
like,
it
man,
was
I gotta upgrade. I'm gonna spend $2,000 on a new PC, and then I was like, oh, I guess I don't have to.
Well, you know they didn't put it on a PlayStation and stuff, and then record the the footage.
Yeah,
for
it's
the,
probably on its workstation,
yeah,
the
it's-
dev
yeah,
build
yeah.
before it goes
Right,
over
yeah,
of course.
to the thing. Yeah.
It looked amazing though. It was fucking awesome.
A little depressing. All right, moving on from Grand Theft Auto. So obviously that's big. As we get closer to that, we'll talk more about it. But I do have some other news stories to cover before we get to episode 2. So Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League is a game that I have been ragging on, a little upset at its live service bullshit, microtransactions, evil Superman. Just it's Batman. It's Rocksteady. That's the positive thing. The negative thing is it didn't look very good. People are saying, "Oh, well, the recent trailer looked a little better."
It did, but
it looked a
I
little
wasn't
better.
really
but
convinced.
Yeah, you weren't convinced.
No.
Well, it's getting an offline mode now, but not until sometime after its release. So you have to always be online. You have to check in, and
Like the DRM always online. I just fucking hate it, dude.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like your game, even though you paid fucking $60 for it.
You paid $60 for access to the game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all
Yeah,
you did.
yeah.
But it's
That's all
like,
you did.
why should I have to be online to play by myself? And I know this doesn't apply to us because we live in the city, but out here in Texas, you go out into East Texas, and
Yeah,
the
there ain't
internet's
shit.
not so good over
Yeah,
there.
you ain't
right?
got
So it's
nothing.
like-
You ain't got no signal, any type of signal.
and you ain't gonna be able to play when there's no reason for that. You should be able to just make the campaign offline without that requirement, so that if your internet goes down or you're in a storm, it doesn't matter.
Like,
but they
don't
say,
you want to release touch
Yeah.
as many players as you can with the game? Like,
yeah, but it says whether in single player or online with up to 3 of your friends, players can take on the suicide missions their own way. Please state, and then somebody's like, except if that's offline. You can't.
except
But we're happy to confirm that we are planning to add an offline mode that will give players the option to experience the main campaign without an internet connection.
I mean,
Is that low key? Is that low key saying I'm poor if I don't have internet?
I mean, what's even the point of having it online all the time? Or being
Yeah.
so
online?
that so they could be like, you want to buy something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to buy this gun? It's a blue gun. It's $18 for blue. Superman blue. Oh shit!
It's so they can have
Are they
commercials
gonna
in it.
do a
They're gonna have
motherfucking
commercials.
blue Superman skin gun for $18? I can already see this shit. Oh my god.
oh man, yeah, the DLC. Yeah, you
Butchering my favorite. Oh yeah, the thing that represents Superman better than anything. An AR-15 gun skin.
Yeah.
America, baby.
America.
Oh my God. We're aiming to add this update in 2024, and we'll provide more details when available. So, yet another fail from this upcoming live service game. Can't play it solo offline. So, anyways, moving on into Hello Games. So this a little bit of what we saw in the Grand, and we'll talk more about it when we get to the Game Awards. But Hello Games has announced their big follow-up to No Man's Sky called Light No Fire. And that is an open world the size of the actual Earth.
Yeah.
An ambitious pitch for a nearly endless fantasy adventure. But I'd say we were a little
Hesitant.
tepid.
Well,
Tepid.
I mean, he
Yeah.
came out with, we're going to change.
There's not been an open world game yet or something like that. It's like, motherfucker, you low-key throwing shade at every other open world game that has
I
ever
know.
been out.
So I remember early days of Star Wars Galaxy,
Yeah.
just walking for hours trying to get to my freaking objective.
Yeah.
I was like, it's gonna be the same thing. I'm
Walking
just walking.
simulator. Yeah.
He said, the first real open world.
No,
Something without borders, and we're going to let everyone play in it together. It's a place where people can live out their adventures together. So a lot of people were upset. We'll get to that in our Game Awards video, but we weren't, like, glowing about it. And I think that's fair, honestly, because we were burned with No Man's Sky.
Badly.
The game came out in not a good state.
Not at all.
It took them 10 years. Now, granted, they learned a lot. They added a lot, and it is a victory story.
Yeah,
it
good for them for making it better.
Yeah, it is a great story. And, in fact, No Man's Sky is actually going to be rerunning all of their limited time events that they did throughout its history, all in December. So they're going to redo them. So
that's
we
fun.
can all experience them again. And I like that. It's great.
And again, it's not just because we were tepid on it. It doesn't mean that we won't like it and we won't get into it. You know, it's just like
you got a little bit of that side eye. Are you gonna burn me again?
Yeah. It's like
is it cool? Like I am interested. It's like
it is intriguing, but it's like you're not the first one.
It's like when you've been through a
like,
bad relationship and like you're like, you know, you kind of have your bears up because you got burned before, and you're like.
Well, number one, it was kind of No Man's Sky was kind of boring because there wasn't a whole lot that you could do on the planets. But even No Man's Sky was less boring than Starfield. And when you go on to Starfield, there's like nothing, the same procedurally generated bullshit on the planets. So that's what we were a little worried about.
You make your spaceship different. 500 different times.
And for our new game, we wanted to create an Earth. Sean Murray hyped his game. A planet that is as varied as a universe. Something bigger than Earth. Something with mountains. Real mountains. Not video game mountains, but mountains that are miles high. Taller than Everest. That when you climb to the top of them and look out, you can see rivers and canyons and continents. You can see oceans. It's like, yeah, but you can do that in some games already. But, I mean, the prospect of mountains that are miles high that'll take you a few days to get to the top, I don't...
It doesn't seem exciting.
You just put it on auto walk, and then you go do something else, and then come back and say, am I there yet? No, okay.
Walking.
And I enjoy a good scenery and, you know, a good graphics, you know, layout, but
we just need more of the meat. We need to see what else is in there.
You need to spice it up. Have some of those cliff, you know, the Skyrim, that iconic like attacking you the whole time as you're going up the mountain. All right. Well, he says it's the first real open world. Okay, Sean Murray, we will see. We wish you the best. I do think it's awesome that they made No Man's Sky better and better over the years. So hopefully they learned a lot and can put it into that
That's
game.
what I was exactly thinking. It was like, hopefully they learned some good lessons and they're going to apply those into this game. And it will come out to be a success from the beginning.
Look, burn me once, you know, shame on you, and then shame on, can't shame me no more.
Prove us wrong.
Like George Bush said. So I'm not going to get hyped for it. But if it comes and it surprises me, then all the better.
Awesome.
You might even get more points because I didn't expect it. All right. One of the final stories here. Creator behind a hugely popular Skyrim mod on PC says he's giving up on the Starfield version of it because, drum roll, the game is fucking trash.
Oh my God.
And so I was like, I saw that too. I was like, because everybody on Reddit's like, just wait till the mods come out. I'm like, I don't need modders to fix the game. I need the game developers to fix the game.
Agreed. So one of the main creators behind Skyrim Together, and if you know what Skyrim Together is, it is a badass mod. You should try it out. It allows you to play the whole game in co-op with up to 30 players.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's
actually
cool,
pretty
cool
good.
mod.
So it's a huge scale. It took a while, and it's got over 1 million downloads. But he's one of the coders on it. There are other coders too, but he's like,
But I believe someone's still working on this Starfield Together.
When the game released, I was hyped, like a lot of people, but probably for different reasons. I spent the launch day and a few days after reverse engineering the game, porting over the gameplay hooks from Skyrim Together and to a potential Starfield Together mod. I ported about 70% of that, you know, reverse code into Starfield Together. There was just one problem. The game is fucking trash. I didn't realize this until actually I started playing a week after launch because he was so busy doing like the modding
work,
stuff.
yeah.
And he goes and playing and he goes, oh my God, this is boring. This is bland. The exploration and the live, it's not a lively and handcrafted world like it is in Skyrim.
Yeah.
It's just completely gone. So I won't be continuing development on Starfield Together. I'm going to put my heart and soul into a mod. To put my heart and soul into a mod that is mediocre, or for a game that is as mediocre as this, is not something that he wants to do. Because it's like hundreds and hundreds of hours of work.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for the mod, definitely.
So that's a blow to the development of Starfield Together. I'm sure some people do want Starfield Together. I don't know if the project will continue, and some of those others will pick up the pace. But it just goes to show you that a lot of people like me have soured on Starfield.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was too kind to it in my angry review. I should have gone a little harder.
I got through the first portion of it, and went to the where you meet the group.
Yeah.
And then after that, I played maybe 15 more minutes.
Bro,
and I'm like,
same,
I'm out.
same,
I'm out.
same,
It
exact
just-
same experience.
It
I'm like,
just loses a lot of its luster when you really dig into it and you find that like a lot of the procedurally generated stuff. Like it's just Mass Effect has so much bright world with aliens and
it pulls you
there's
in.
always something around the corner
Yeah.
that you've not seen before. And in Starfield,
Right.
it's just vanilla and plain. They went for the NASA kind of thing, and I don't know if it worked out too much.
Yeah, didn't
But-
have the.
That's it for that one. I'm sure you're waiting for the breakdown to the Game Awards, so stay tuned for that. That'll be in episode 2. But a lot of news, surprisingly. Usually around the Game Awards, there's not a lot of other news, but we had a lot of news, especially since Grand Theft Auto released its trailer and some of these other things. So thank you so much for watching this first episode. Stick with us in episode 2. We'll cover some of those, and we will see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.